Hey guys, today we'll be going into the chest, the functionalities of it, how it works, and how to hit it the best. So the chest is responsible for two things: abducting the arms, bringing them together or bringing them into your body, and pushing. Those are the two main responsibilities of the chest. So on any type of workout that you were going to do, that you were hitting chest on that day, I highly recommend doing at least one cable fly movement or a fly movement. It doesn't have to be cable, it has to be at least some type of fly movement that you're abducting your arms, because that's the main functionality of the chest. Pushing, yes, it works very hard too, but abducting is also a key one. So the chest is separated into three heads: upper, middle, and lower. Anytime you're doing any type of exercise that you're pushing upwards, that you're pushing towards the sky, not this, because if you go straight vertical, it's going to be shoulders. It's more of like a 45-degree angle. So let's say I'm standing up straight. Anytime that I'm pushing straight out, I'm going to be hitting middle pec. Anytime that I'm pushing about right here, which is going to be a 45, I'm gonna majorly hit upper pec. That doesn't mean that you're isolating your upper pec. You're still gonna be hitting middle and lower pec. It is a myth that you can only hit upper pec. No, when you are hitting upper pec, you are hitting the middle and lower pecs too. They're being incorporated. They're not hitting it as much as the upper chest, but it's still being incorporated. So middle, upper, shoulders, front delt, and then to hit middle pec, like I said, you are going to be on a flat bench. It has to be flat, 90 degrees, parallel to the floor, and you're going to be benching straight up. Now, on the dumbbell press, I personally feel more of a middle than on the barbell bench press, because on the barbell bench press, I feel more of lower and middle, because I'm bringing the bar down to my lower pec and exploding from there. So that might be a reason why. And the reason why I go down to my lower pecs is because that's the best way to do it, the most hypertrophy way, and the safest way to do it. Doing the dumbbell press, I personally feel like you're going to be hitting more middle pec than lower pec. And to hit lower pec, I actually recommend doing a machine one. Why? Because a machine one is very controlled, it's very easy to do. You can control the weight, you can control everything. Unlike the decline barbell press, which is very weird and it's awkward because you're trying to balance it out. Your whole body's at a decline. The blood is rushing to your head. It's very awkward movement. I personally don't recommend it to anyone who's trying to do it, trying to develop a lower pec. Just stick to a machine or decline flies. Decline flies have helped me tremendously create that lower pec cut right here. So I actually recommend those. Now, to build a bigger chest, you are going to want to hit mainly the lower pec. Why the lower pec? Because the lower pec, like I said, creates that cut in there. Creating that cut gives off the illusion that you have a pec. Yes, my upper chest might be huge. I might have huge this, but if there's no cut in my chest, I'm not going to be seen as like, oh, he has a chest. I'm just going to be like, wow, that guy has pretty strong traps. Why? Because they're just blends together, right? So that cut right there is what makes you look like, wow, you actually have a chest. Wow, your chest is juicy, like they say. So that's the chest. Anytime you are doing a barbell bench press, the closer you go, the more triceps you're gonna hit. The wider you go, the more chest you're gonna hit. But there's a certain width of the barbell press that you can go until it goes into an unsafe. So benching like with your arms like this is not safe for you, and the range of motion is very little because you're only doing this. So the best way is to actually, when you're laying down on the bench, I want you to make a Y, a field goal, and then you're going to grab the bar like that, and you're going to see that as you go down, it's going to reach almost perfect stretch in the chest and almost perfect activation. Yes, a little wider might work for you, a little closer might work for you. It's personal preference, but that is how. And anytime on chest day that you're going to hit triceps, keep in mind that your triceps are going to be very fatigued. Why? Because in almost all chest exercises, your triceps are incorporated very heavily, mainly the lateral head and medial head. Not so much the long head, but it is mainly the lateral head. So anytime you're going to be doing rope push downs, you might be like, oh, my lateral head's kind of tight, like, why am I so tired? It's because you've been hitting chest, and chest is highly incorporated with triceps.